Our standard that we're going to be looking at today is workers can improve their ability to earn income by gaining new knowledge, skills, and experiences. I think having a financial literacy class in middle school is super important. The things that we're learning in here are happening constantly in the world around us. On a global scale, we see things like talking about trade and the economy and the president and how taxes affect so many different things, down to even our local level.
One of the other awesome pieces about what Grand Island Public Schools is doing with financial literacy is we really are one of the trendsetters. When I went to the national conference in Brooklyn last year, a lot of teachers said, "You're middle school and teaching this?" And then when they learned that the students were getting a whole school year's worth of financial literacy, they were blown away. And when we looked at some of the concepts that we are approaching in the middle school level, they're like, we hardly even touch on that in high school.
This is really a way that they can learn about managing money, and they can learn about the value of their job, and they can learn about in the future when they have a different job that might be involved supporting a family, how there are going to be different needs as well. And so setting up good financial resources is going to be important in their life.
As I start to see them go into 7th and 8th grade, I see this huge change where all of a sudden they have actually been getting jobs. They've been getting paychecks for doing detasseling and things like that. And so all of a sudden like, oh yeah, I know about this stuff.
A majority of what we try to do in here is really let them play around with the concepts that we talk about. They're expected to manage their own money that they earn in the class. They have to pay for their own seats, so they have to worry about rent and having the money for that. Some of the students have jobs, and so we have a rent collector, we have a classroom manager, we have some bank managers and some bankers, and they all have their own responsibilities at different parts of the week where they are practicing different elements of financial literacy.
We really try to tackle a little bit of the strategic plan. We really do a lot to empower kids, where we're giving them opportunities to learn about things that they're going to use in their future. It's super practical. Each teacher has some way that the kids play a part in there. For example, my classroom, the classroom economy, it's giving kids really the opportunity to take and do these different jobs that are special to them, where they can really show their individual skills and really shine. For example, some kids are really talented in math, and at the bank, they do an incredible job. Whereas I have other kids that are really artsy, and so when they work in my store, they really have the opportunity to make some beautiful things that other kids can really recognize.
What we're doing here is incredibly unique. We start making mistakes with our money in middle school and in high school, and so to be able to figure out those fixes as quickly as we can is to the students' benefit.